good. BellaNaija is in my kitchen.
Yes, we love it.
And I'm making pasta. I don't know if I'll give them shower, but we'll see if they treat me nice.
So we ask you some questions.
Okay.
And we hope that you're able to. I'm sure you'll be able to manage it. I mean, cooking for 100 hours and plus, 100 hours plus.
Yeah.
So you can always do that.
This should be a piece of cake.
So how are you feeling?
I feel good. I feel very happy today because I didn't have to do any, like I didn't go out, you know, so I was just home, spent some time with myself at home. So yeah, I like that.
But even after the cookathon, right, you've not, I mean, I've watched some interviews where you said your body has not shut down.
Yeah.
How have you been able to do that? Like, all that you had in that is a cake. Maybe a superhero guy.
So I think it was more like it's just a recovery process. It's just like maybe I obviously put my body through something that was very tasking. So obviously my body definitely needed some time to like adjust to like what I put it through. Do you get? Sorry.
So we'll just ask some questions regarding the cookathon.
Sure.
I'm sure you've had plenty to get around. So
Hey, my sister.
Tell us about that, please.
So again, and you know, sometimes I feel like I want to complain. I remember there was a day I was in the car and I was saying, oh my God, I'm so tired. Then I was just like, God, no, I'm not tired. Because when you're looking for fame, and for me, it wasn't exactly fame. It was more just I wanted to be taken seriously in my industry. I wanted to push myself and all that. But again, as God will have it, the response to this was so great. So a lot of people, you know, want to talk to you, want to know what was going on in your head. You know, were you crazy? You know, were you going through a midlife crisis that you decided that you want to cook for, you know, 4 days? So I just understand that it's also coming from a place of a lot of curiosity, because even if I was on the viewing end of such an amazing feat, you know, I would also want to know like what the person was going through, and you know, so I think it's just normal. So as much as it's exciting, of course, I have my days when I get a bit tired, but I don't mind it. That's why you are here in my kitchen.
Hilda, what's your favorite spice?
Onions and pepper.
That's all.
Pepper and onions, yes. I feel like people don't fully grasp and understand like how good, how like powerful pepper and onions is. In fact, I feel like the more natural ingredients you cook with, the better your meals, the better tasting your meals. So for me, when I'm building flavors, I try to use as many, like if I'm trying to make the food taste like goat's meat, I'm using raw goat's meat, maybe goat's head. So I'm very intentional with using like, so if you check my spice pantry, most of the spice, I haven't opened them because I build my flavors from like natural ingredients more often than not. So yes, pepper and onions.
Your next question is still pertaining to food.
Okay.
So this is general. It doesn't have to do with the cookathon, right?
Yeah.
If they say,
I like that.
What's your favorite Nigerian dish to make?
What's my favorite Nigerian dish to make? I would say afang soup. It's so easy and so quick. My God. It's like if I forgot to make food for my household, or like if I was married and I forgot to make food for my husband and I was just trying to make it up to him, afang soup, I'll make it. It's very quick and it's very easy to make.
Quicker than okra and ewedu.
Like ewedu, you still have to pair. So that's the thing. You said what's my favorite I want to make. They're actually like today I made okra and like seafood stew, like white okra and seafood stew. I don't know what I'm looking at. I should be looking at you. Sorry, let me look at you. So I made okra and seafood stew today, and it took me what, like 20 minutes to make it. It was very quick and easy to make. You know, anything stew based is actually very easy to make and really simply quick. But you said Nigerian food, so yes, afang soup.
Afang soup.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know I'd asked about ingredients. I said, what's your special ingredient in the kitchen? But I want to, I know that salt is a general for everybody.
I don't cook with salt.
Wow.
So I'll use salt to boil rice, boil pasta. I'll use salt for mashed potatoes. I'll use salt for maybe boli. Yam. Maybe I want to fry potatoes. But generally, I don't cook with salt. And let me tell you, there's a pandemic. Because a lot of us don't understand that there's a lot, there's about 40 to 50%. If some seasoning cubes even have up to 60% salt inside the seasoning. So there's no reason why you use seasoning and you use salt. Again, people tend to say, oh, I'll just use very little seasoning and then I'll use salt. But again, you're using seasoning, it already has salt in it. So now I'm not saying don't use salt at all, but you should be able to regulate it. So in some cases, you use seasoning. In some cases, you use salt, just so that you're not putting in too much of it into your system. So I don't cook with as much salt as you would assume that I would cook with. Let me just tell you what I'm making. So I'm making Linguine Suya Creamy Pasta, and I'll tell you a little bit about this recipe. So you know that there's obviously Alfredo pasta, and it's a very foreign dish. And when white people make Alfredo, they just use black pepper, a bit of salt, maybe paprika, and then the cream base. And I've tried that one before, and it's nice. Again, it's a nice base. I'll call it a nice base. It's really nice. But then as Nigerians, you know that we like spice, we like flavor, a lot of flavor. Okay, they use garlic as well. So I figured that okay, we can Nigerianize this recipe, if that's a word. But we can make this a bit more Nigerian, where you can still make creamy pasta, Alfredo pasta, but then when you taste it, it doesn't necessarily taste like you're eating something completely foreign. It's still Nigerian, you understand? So that was what prompted me to start using suya to make it, and I added a bit more spice, more pepper, just so it's spicy, and when you taste it, especially for those of us that are lactose intolerant, you want something to give. If you're going to suffer in the toilet after eating it, it has to be worth it. So anyways, I was telling you about what I'm cooking, and the first thing you're going to do obviously is cook the pasta. And some of us don't know what linguine pasta is. Let me show you. So linguine pasta is a different shape of pasta. It's flat, so it's not round, it's flat. So that's it. But you can use regular spaghetti, penny, macaroni, whatever you want to make it. Yeah. So I'm just trying to cook my pasta, and it's important that you cook your pasta to be at least 95% cooked. If not, it'll be tasting weird if your pasta is not well cooked. And I really like this brand of pasta because it's so hard to make soggy pasta when you're using this particular brand. Come to my DM, I'll tell you the brand. Come and toast me. But yeah, and I don't break my pasta. Do you have any more questions for me? Because I feel you're just so intrigued by what I'm cooking.
Yes,
you're just asking me questions.
Okay, so let me just even ask, so now to the cooker's turn, right?
Yeah.
Did you have any funny or unexpected kitchen mishap during the record breaking?
Let me show you. I won't say it was unexpected. I have quite a number of it all over my body. But hot oil. I was frying. I wanted to make ofada sauce. I buka stew. I was now frying the roundabout, the fuku, everything. That's how, that roundabout is very arrogant. It has pride. So the thing just do poof, like this. The hot oil, poof, everything. It just pour me. But the show must go on. We kept it moving.
That's interesting. So now this question everybody has been asking you.
Yeah.
The love, the support, everybody we're all Hilda fans now. But how has it been? Tell us about that.
It's sweet. Yeah. It's very nice. It's very nice. I can't even lie. Like, it's actually really, really nice. I don't take it for granted at all. Like, I don't take it for granted at all because you know what's going on in the world. Someone now tell you that they just like you. I just love you like that. I like it. I really love it. In fact, like for every day, I can't remember. I think there was a day I was looking at a celebrity. I was not saying the person's name, but I was looking at their page and I was just like, this person is so fine, blah blah blah. And then I'm now gonna open like the main page, and also that the person posted me. I was like, oh Jesus, my chest, you know. So it's actually so nice. I really, really appreciate love. You know, like I still feel like it's still like too good to be true. I pinch myself a few times. Like, is this really me? But it feels nice.
So wait, before the Hilda now, if you like, so I know some people say they can just stop by to buy bole, all those things. Can you still do those things now? Do you feel you can do it now?
There was a tweet about me, like I think a day after the cooker told that, why is Hilda's team allowing her to be driving? I don't know. So I feel like that's something that happens when people get. It's so weird saying famous, but yes, in truth, I got famous. But when people become famous, where they feel like, oh, they have to change who they are. But I don't think that that's like the case, because you're still you, like your desires are still the same. I feel like fame like this is just giving you an opportunity and creating like an extra platform for you to like achieve your goals. So that's what you should be focusing on, not like the mundane things like, oh, I can't go and buy Bolly, or I can't go to the store. I can't, you know, you can do everything you want to do. But now is that you have the platform and you have the opportunity to now actualize some of those dreams and goals that you wanted. So that's what you should be like driving your fame towards, as opposed to, you know, like this, I can't just like this anymore. Obviously, because people will always talk. So even the people that love you, for everybody that loves you, there's still like, for every 1,000 people that love you, there's like 2 people that, you know, they are not so crazy about you like that. So they might always also, so you don't want to stress your fans to be defending and defending and defending. So you want to try to, I don't know, not necessarily say live up to their expectations, but you also want to try to just give them more reasons to be proud, you know, like show up and show out, that kind of thing. But that doesn't translate to you changing who you are or just dumbing down like your desires, especially if it's like food. No, maybe there's a governor that went to go and buy ball himself. You know. So why? What did you do that somebody has not done before?
You cook for 100 hours plus, stop it. So what's next? What's next will be pasta.
So I think our pasta is al dente now because it's actually cooked for a while. So I am going to, can you hear me? So I'm going to take it out and then we're going to get to the fun part. This is actually such a quick recipe to make. Like you can make it in like 15-20 minutes, honestly. And the timestamp on this video should be able to tell you that I'm not lying. But yeah, I'm going to take out the pasta, then I'm just going to get to making the Alfredo sauce. Oh, sorry. Making the Alfredo sauce. So we're going to make the cream base for the sauce. For the pasta, our suya is ready. So we start with some butter. Typically, when they make this, they use just butter.
Just butter? Wow, that's interesting.
But because I'm stubborn, I'll use more than butter. This is canola oil, by the way. Ask away.
So all the meals that you made, which did you enjoy making the most?
I enjoyed making all of them, but on day one, I would say I think I made a lot of coconut rice, fried rice, and porridge. I made a lot of porridge because the reviews on the porridge was very, very good.
I had porridge. I had the porridge as well.
You liked it?
It was lovely. All your meals were lovely during the cookathon.
Yay. Yay me.
But that's interesting as well, like having to. So I know one thing that I heard people say
A lot.
that the fact, like you didn't taste your meals, but it still came out really well.
Yeah.
That was very good.
Because I cook with the help of the Holy Spirit.
Yes. Love it.
So fried rice, I made, like I said, I made a lot of porridge. What else? I liked cooking the stews and the soups. Honestly, I'll just keep mentioning everything. I liked everything. I liked cooking everything.
Let's talk about self-doubt.
Okay.
I mean, we're talking about the nice meal, but I mean, I think it's key because, like you said, you're a human being.
Yeah.
So a lot of things would have, come to play. Did you have a moment where you felt like, can I finish this thing? Like, how
a moment? You should have said moment.
Yeah.
Yes, now I think I've told everybody that cared to listen that
after the 6th hour,
I was going to give up. And I had those lows multiple times throughout the event. So, it was at some point it was the love and the support, and definitely God that got me through the whole time. I have to say that I couldn't have done it without the support of like Nigerians, my friends, my family, my team, and definitely, like I always say, the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. That's good. Like Hilda, now you're a national love. We have national love for you.
Right?
So I want to know, like, what's your dream for the future of Nigerian cuisine?
Oh, I said this before, that I definitely want a situation where having Nigerian meals is just as normal as making Alfredo pasta in Nigeria, that everybody all over the world is trying to cook a Nigerian meal, trying to learn how to make a Nigerian meal, because Nigerian food is so good. Like we have everything. We have, anyhow you want it, we have it. Do you understand? And I honestly feel like the world deserves, so it's not even like we're trying to front. I feel like the world deserves to actually try, like just try it. It's nicely made, it's neatly made, it's flavorful, it's tasty. Like whatever emotion you're experiencing, there's a Nigerian meal that can meet you at the point of your need, So I want a situation, because there's a market there. And people are not tapping into that market because a lot of people are not trying to make this Nigerian food. But if more people are trying to buy Nigerian ingredients, it means that more stores are going to be stocking it. More farmers are going to be growing it across different parts of it. See, food industry is like oil in this country and even across the world. So we Nigerians with our cuisine, we need to tap into that oil. Not because we are trying to be greedy, but just because you people deserve to just taste the goodness of Nigerian food. It's too nice.
It's too sweet.
It's too sweet.
All right. So my last question, you can try to answer now or you want to space it later, but it's just, of course, what's next for you? What's next on your journey as a chef? And how is it looking? How's the meal looking?
So I've done food is almost ready.
Almost ready.
So what's the next thing? Obviously, I'm working on expanding my restaurant. So I'm working on a new branch, a bigger branch. There's that, creating more jobs. We're opening up to investors, which means that more people get a piece of the cake. That is my food by Hilda. We're working on, opening a much bigger space, a much bigger restaurant. I have an online class that is coming up, and this particular online class, I call it the record-breaking class because It's actually a record-breaking class. I'm going to be teaching over 133 recipes, including costing and editing. Somebody's going to get 5 million naira from this class. Trust me, we're doing big things. We are doing big things. Working on a festival, working on, you know, a cookware line. When you think of Hilda, just think watch this space. Big things are happening. Big things are coming. Because the God that brought me here, he's not done with me yet.
No, it's not.
So you have to watch out because, like I always say, the Holy Spirit is moving.
We love it. So send a love message to your fans and your new family.
First of all, pasta is ready. And I really like this my pot because I can serve it in here. See, just take a look at this goodness. Lovely. To my fans, I wouldn't have done this without you. In fact, it feels weird saying fans, but I have to accept it. I have fans, and I love you people. I love my friends. I love my family. I thank you guys so much, and I will never, ever, ever take your support and your love for me for granted because I would not have done it without you. Thank you so much. Let's go and eat pasta.